It's all about miniaturization. It's all about getting as much I/O into as small a package as you possibly can, while withstanding those environments, be they the inside of a human body or the bottom of a hole.
From a technology standpoint, what's your big challenge today?
Shrinking, obviously, is a huge one. High temperature environments are becoming very, very important. Looking at interconnect technologies and solder technologies and even substrates that can tolerate 300 plus degrees C functionally, as well as managing all of the requirements for the medical industry, for the military industry, and from an administration side, that can be a little bit difficult. But from the design side, it's all about miniaturization. It's all about getting as much I/O into as small a package as you possibly can, while withstanding those environments, be they the inside of a human body or the bottom of a hole. Those extremes are very different, but they matter significantly in the design, and you have to keep that in mind when you're doing everything.
You get to a point, I have to imagine, where in some of these high temperature situations or other kinds of highly stressful situations, you look at what's out there, and it's not cutting the mustard for you guys. And
Correct.
You have to make that decision. We're going to have to design this and make it ourselves.
There's always compromises. Yeah.
How's that? Where is that pain threshold? Can you quantify that?
It's product specific. In some products, we're able to go a little bit larger in order to accommodate the temperature, for example, or in another, we might be able to go a little larger to minimize the number of external I/O, so that the package is basically integrated as a tested unit, but they're not necessarily worried about size. In other cases, size is paramount. We can sell multiple die at their smallest scale because the Z height is so important, and they can maintain that. It all comes down to getting the I/O in and what the particular job is.
And ultimately, the customer dictates that, because the customer is either willing to fund it or isn't. But what's key in our business is to pick the right partners. Again, I mentioned a few of the semiconductor partners or manufacturers that we partner with. But there are 26 on our line card, and the ones that we do the most business with, the ones that have the best customer acceptance, are those that are innovating their silicon to be put into smaller packages to withstand these higher temperatures. And they understand where the markets are. It's military, it's medical, it's space. And the TIs of the world, and I keep going back to TI because they're just such a leading manufacturer, both from their product offerings and the innovation that they put into their products. They are designing products for those applications. It's no longer designing products for talking Barbies and pinball machines. I mean, that's not where electronics is going.